Okay, I was even seeing this yesterday after I told you guys to be careful not to do this. But make sure if you're doing the front on nose, like one of these examples, okay, don't draw these lines right here. Okay, those lines you have to shade in. So what I mean by that is, I already drew the lines in, so I can't really erase them very easily. So if you have the nose drawn and you want to shade the actual sides of it, you go in with like the willow charcoal or something light like that, and that's how you make that line. Does that make more sense? You don't want to draw it, you actually just kind of shade it. Make sure you're shading with the curves. So see how that suggests the line, but it's not drawing that line in? Does that make more sense? Okay, so I think that will help a little bit. And then you can go ahead like in the picture and shade the nostrils and all of that fun stuff. With the other shape of nose, just make sure you're getting some kind of value change, even though on the handout it's not really showing it. So like in my example that it started, those two are your white highlights, and then just go and work back and forth. And when you use this blending stick, what it'll do, see how that's all one shade of gray? You got to go back in with one of your darkers, charcoals, and add that dark back in, and then lightly press on it. Like, don't really try to blend it out a ton, so that way you get that dark black. Do you see that little piece right there? Does that make more sense? So with the charcoal, once you use a blending stick, you're going to have to go back over and, what do I want to say? Make it dark again, because you'll blend it out and you'll get really, really like a mid-gray, and you'll lose your darkest dark. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll stop.